Good morning, good morning. It is Motivation Station with Rose and Sanjay. Rose, good morning to you. Oh
Good
no.
morning.
I feel
Yes.
like there's a lot of glitches happening and that's bothering me quite a lot. Hold on, let me see if I can. Nope.
Can you?
Wow. We have so from your end, do I look fine? Like nothing is happening?
It depends. Right now it's fine.
Like the audio lagging is one thing, but then my face apparently seems to still be glitching over and over again.
On
Like,
YouTube, yes.
yeah, on YouTube, yeah, but you see me fine. Yeah, I think this app is just going downhill. I might have to research and find something different, to be honest. But I'll
No,
wait
you're
for that
good.
time to come. But anyway, we'll get there when we get there. How are you doing?
Good. Now you do you now you're fine. You're
Yeah, now
fine.
it stopped. It just randomly decided to stop. But then like I'm not clicking anything, I'm not doing anything. It just decides to start doing it. And I can't stop it for now. But we will look into that some other time. Oh my God,
I need
Rose! I I
I
I,
need
I have never seen you so tired in my life, to be honest.
I am just probably drained, and that's why with the Rocket Blast I need the Rocket Blast energy drink.
There you go. Match it up.
And the thing is with this drink, when you open it, it's actually blasts on you. So
Wow. It just
if that happens, because it's like a shooting rocket, so it's a formulation made that way that is like.
I was gonna say at that point you gotta like kind of aim it outward towards like somebody else, just in case. You never know. Um,
Ooh,
but how have you been? How's your week?
if you've seen it, right?
Yeah, I see it coming up.
I need this energy so I can actually be here.
Listen, man. There's some days that it's a little bit
I
harder,
need.
and we go
I
through
have been.
some of it.
I have been probably giving my mental, emotional, um, energy so much to work that I'm like, whoa, sleeping a lot, and it's just, it's like, can you give me 5 more minutes type of a moment? But it's about to change. It looks like um, all the people will be leaving that place at once.
Oh, at your workplace?
Yeah,
That's crazy. Um, was it like management decision, or was it something even more than that, or like what exactly?
we all decide, not management decision. We all decided because a lack of obviously poor management, b poor leading from the ownerships ownership. It's very poor leading. It's no appreciation. When you run a company, definitely it would be nice to learn how to be a human being and run a company. No judging here, no judging, but
Yeah, no, I
it's just
mean,
no appreciation, no anything. It's no paying enough to your workers.
yeah,
Everyone is complaining about the pay, and this should be it should be a it's a huge red flag, and it should be
yeah.
a
No, I mean, I
concerning
I
point
agree.
to the ownership. But
Mhm. No, you're right. So there's a level that management and upper management, your senior whatever team, right? I have to look at, because I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, it is a business, but people don't seem to understand that the foundation is built from the people under you. The foundation is built by all those people who invest in your company, right? And when I say invest in your company, I literally mean like your workers, right? The people, even your cleaning crew, even like the people that just like you're like a cashier, right? Like it's crazy how much of a difference that kind of environment can make, or break a company. And sometimes people get greedy. People just care about making money. The people care more about making their money, and that's it, right? But like, there's a lot of that out there, and I'm glad that like you guys kind of banded together, and this
Together,
was the
yeah, we have
resolution.
an amazing team, and we all like, what is happening?
Yeah,
What is really happening?
I mean,
Why is this happening this way? You know?
honestly, you get that one right person to listen in within the company, right? And everything changes. Like all that perspective and things like that change. So even like the company I work at now, like there's a lot of employees, but there's a lot of contractors too, right? But at least like contractors don't feel completely overwhelmed. I mean, sometimes the work is a lot. Sometimes like we feel like we're worth more than what we do there. But at least like there's a level of humanity. So like we all kind of look out after each other. We all
Yes.
actually more or less get along. Like stuff like that actually matters. Like you can we I worked at a company once where the guy was like one of the smartest dudes I ever met, right? Like he knew technology inside and out, but he had very, very low social skills, right? So he struggled talking to people. He struggled talking to management, right? And I think there was a time where like we had to deal with like our higher ups because it was like a very timely mannered issue that needed to be taken care of. And he said something that the upper management was like you need to understand when you're supposed to speak like this and when you're not supposed to speak like this, right? But he straight up opened about, he's like, I don't know who came up with the idea of using this application, but this application is completely stupid, right? And he like the management looked at him and they're like, yeah, we're the ones who invest in this application because for years it's been helping us do this and that, and just because it's broken right now doesn't mean it's stupid, right? And they're like, just because you feel that way about it, you shouldn't just overly blunt out and just say it. Like if you're gonna say something like that, you gotta prove like why do you think it doesn't fit here, right? But he was just like, well, it doesn't work all the time. So instead of figuring out like why doesn't it work all the time? What do we need to do to get it? Like my application here keeps crashing, right? I changed some settings now. Hopefully it'll run a little bit better today. We'll see how things go, right? But if it doesn't work out, I started researching and people are like, oh yeah, no, I'm having the same exact issues too. My collab cam partner joins and then it disconnects, and then it joins and then disconnects while on a live stream. And I'm like, yeah, that seems to be happening. And even now my camera is glitching. But if I sit here, I'm like, oh yeah, this application is a piece of crap, I might have to swap out. It's because like I tried things. I mean, I didn't reach out to support, but I see other people mention the same problem. And I don't know if they're getting any support either. But like this is a paid service that I should be able to be like, hey, my collab cam keeps crashing. I need help to fix this. Hey, my partner is like the other thing was, and like just to kind of talk about this in the sense of the issues we've been having, even to our viewers.
Yes.
Like we have to do like more testing on our end as well, instead of like waiting for live to go. But outside of that, like the other part of it is we're both remote, right? So I house the recording, I house the uploading, I house the all the setup here, and you just join, right? But if you're having internet issues, we have to test to see it, like, is it your internet having issues that's causing you to lag or like move stuttering or whatever, or is it actually me or in my application, right? So we do have to do further testing on our end of it. So I get that.
Okay.
But that's what I mean. Like, I mean, we've been having this issue week after week, and I haven't fully invested looking into it. But like at the same time, I kind of want something easier so that if I'm not going to stream, you can stream and you don't have to do anything. Maybe you just log into an application, you hit stream, and it does everything for you, right? So then that way, if I'm not here and you're here, we can still keep that level of consistency of how everything looks, right? Because like the other week or whatever, you streamed alone on YouTube and it came out fine. Like it didn't come out bad. Like you started it up, you did your thing, and then you went from there. And it was fine, but it didn't have the background, it didn't have anything, but you were able to record your episode, talk about what you want to talk about, and cut off and be good, right? And it works. Sometimes that's an alternative, which is great, but we definitely, we can definitely improve some of our process and our flow here.
It starts happening when I change where I am.
So it depends, right? So if you want to just lightly get into it, like I don't know if you have Wi-Fi in your house or anything like that. I'm assuming you do because
Obviously.
you turn off your cellular, right? But if your Wi-Fi isn't strong in certain areas of your house, you won't know that it's slowing down, but I'll know, or you'll see it on stream when you're watching. But like we can do speed tests. Like you can run a speed test on your phone and you can be like, hey, Sanjay, it came back with like 40. And I'll be like, 40 is not that good. And then you can do speed tests like around your house to get the highest number you can get. And then you can be like, oh, Sanjay, I get like 90 here. Perfect. Like if you can set up and kind of do the show from there, I think that's your place. Also, good morning, Morgan. Well, I don't remember the last time you were here live, but welcome back. Welcome back. We're happy to have you.
Mojo. Like that.
Mojo. Yeah, she goes by Mojo now. Is that your new nickname? Am I gonna have to start calling you Mojo now? All right.
Hey, Mojo in Motivation House. Good morning. Okay, Mojo. It's gonna be your.
Anyway, I want to say I want to say that at least I'm happy to hear it's going better at work, and it looks like it's in the right direction. And like there wasn't just because listen, you can bring 10 people into the room and they might not like someone or they might not agree with someone, and if 10 people come together and they're like, we want this person gone, right? It's hard to fight the numbers because like it's a harder fight, if you know what I mean, right? Like 10 people can be actually wrong about something, but if the 10 people come together to say this person is wrong, the numbers versus the person is horrible, right? And if somebody has to defend the one person, it makes it even worse. So I mean, you had your reasoning, you had your conversations with your management, your team seems to be on the same page of all of this. So like, I mean, I'm happy that it came to a conclusion that now you guys are able to pick up. Yeah, so Morgan goes by Morgan Jones. So it works. Mojo works.
Mojo. I love that Mojo.
Yeah.
Mojo.
But see, and now every time I say Mojo, I want to say Mojo Jojo from like Powerpuff Girls, and now that's stuck in my head.
It really works. I love that. I love that. It really works, Mojo.
I'm gonna have to call you Mojo Jojo, and I don't want to offend you when I say that.
They used to call me Moji Queen. Moji.
Moji? Wasn't it Majestic? No, Moji. You're right.
Now Moji Queen was for constantly using emojis. Like I would be only using emojis.
Emoji Queen. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, and then I got Moji. So I called Mojo.
Fair.
We just decided that all of us that we are putting so much of our energy, love, and we were so excited in the beginning when the new place came out. We're like, oh, this is a cool place. We're giving so much of our energy and so much of our hard work, but it does not pay us in any way. Not financially, not mentally, not emotionally. Like we don't see the company itself. It doesn't appreciate, and that is why we all made a decision that we're just gonna go.
Right.
And there's a different company that's already hiring.
Wait, sorry.
A lot of people.
Run this by me one more time. So the band of you came together and you guys left?
We're all leaving, yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought like the bad person ended up leaving or whatever. Oh, okay.
We don't have a bad person. The manager, yes, it's.
I mean, that's what I mean by bad person. I mean, I thought it was like everyone came together to push.
Yes, we found a lot of discovering about the management, which sadly probably the rotten egg. However, it's not only him, it's also the
upper ups
company
or upper ups.
Itself.
Yeah, gotcha.
When they want from you XYZ, but they don't do nothing in return. There's no bonuses, there's no appreciation, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Just saying like thank you guys doing a great job every single day, it does not gonna do anything. Especially in this economy.
Yeah. No, it's
So,
definitely
and
tough.
that is why what we're talking about today is rediscovering. Sometimes life turns you in and showing you like, hey, are you in the right place? Are you doing what you need to be doing? Or you should be taking your time for yourself and rediscovering yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you like to start? Would you like to start?
I did already,
Okay.
so
Okay. No,
I
you
I
can
think I'm
continue.
constantly rediscovering myself.
Yeah. No, I named the episode wow, why do I all of a sudden I'm blanking out? But yeah, rekindling your soul. Wow, I don't know why I blanked out. But yeah, no, exactly. And for you, I appreciate that it comes from a different point of view than what I'm about to talk about. And I get it. Like, ooh. You're no. So what had happened? Did you see what happened or no?
Flashbacks.
Oh no. So your screen went like completely pink for a second. Dude, I gotta figure out why it's so broken. It's back. You're back.
It's pink, but it's not pink on
But man, I lost my train of thought.
Pinkalicious Mojo Revolution.
What the heck was I saying? Oh yeah. So I mean, I'm glad that you're seeing it in a way that you see your worth, right? You and your colleagues see your worth. Like, yo, like we're doing the best we can here, and we're getting the bare minimum, right? So then there's two decisions that could have been made here, and honestly, I'm proud of because I'm gonna say you made the better one, right? Because there's some people that I know that would have made the decision I'm about to mention now, but the other decision people I know have made was like, all right, well, if you're gonna give me the minimal, like if you're gonna give me just the bare minimal to like compensate me for my work or whatever I contribute, then I'm gonna give you back the bare minimum. I'm just gonna show up, do my thing, not overdo that, right? And then that's it, right? And the problem with doing that is then you yourself become exactly what you hit. Well, not just hurting yourself, you end up becoming the thing you hate. You end up becoming the very thing that you hate, and it's bad. And I've been at places where they people have worked their asses off. They put as much as they can, and they get like the minimum back. And then they're like, you know what? Like, I give up. I'm just gonna give the bare minimum. And then they give the bare minimum, and you see their passion disappear. You see their hopes and dreams disappear. Now they've become a person that 9 o'clock my job starts, 5 o'clock my job ends. Don't talk to me before that. Don't talk to me after that. I'm going home. That's it. And then day to day, same thing. Yeah. Same thing every day. So that's a dangerous path to be on. So I wish you and your colleagues the best. And yeah, obviously I've told you guys before. I've told you before at least that you're more deserving than what you're getting for sure, right? And I know you're willing to prove that. So hopefully your next journey, wherever it may be, you'll be able to show that better, or be able to show that. I should say.
My feeling was already gone when I was backstabbed.
Right.
Which I did tell you about that a week ago. When they just took me off on a couple of days. That's people like, and you came back after that? I said yes, not because I wanted to come back, because I actually put 5 weeks of a hard work and love and build it from the ground. That part of the place and the people that coming there, the repetitive people. Like, I already built something. Like, I didn't want to just let it go. But however, that was still in the back of my mind, and I was like, I can't smile and give my all when these people did such thing. And now it's definitely like, no,
right,
this is not happening. Plus, I didn't want to just leave without having something,
right?
I need a cushion before I could jump.
So that's important too, because sorry, not to cut you off, but just to really jump on that real quick, there's people who make these very strong decisions, and they'll make the jump thinking they're proving a point, not knowing that in the end you're letting the other side win, right? And I'll talk about my experience about that in a second. But the thing is, definitely you don't want to put yourself that you jump off ship to jump into the ocean thinking you can swim, and then you realize you're many miles away from the shore. You know what I mean? Like you definitely want to be a little bit more smart about like how you're gonna exactly. It's in there like, yo, I could swim. You hop off and you're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. No, that doesn't work out too well now, does it? Right? So no, that's something to bear in mind. But yeah, I'm sorry. Go on.
And it's like, and it's just like when I look at everything, I'm like, it's time for me to be my own boss. Because I feel like I've learned so much of what people do, don't do, and the art of it. And I think I just need to slowly put steps to branding and being my own and giving my all to myself,
right,
into my own company, instead of just constantly giving all of my talents to people that don't even appreciate.
Nope.
And I just don't want to sitting here and keep talking about these jobs that don't work out.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my mic. No, I get you.
It's not bad.
No. So I agree.
Lost art.
It's tricky because, and I think that's the importance of this today's episode, right? Is that like it's tricky because we obviously, right, have to work hard to get to where we want to go, right? Part of that working hard is going through a path that we hope is not the rest of our lives, right? In a sense that, so like I want to do filming, right? I want to do filming, I want to do gaming, right? I want to stream on Twitch, I want to do all this stuff, right? But not only do I need to invest in the time and effort to do it, not necessarily money, right? But like time and effort and consistency are the three big things, right? But like I'm like expecting myself to eventually get there, but then like I'm not doing anything to work towards it. So how am I gonna get there if I'm not gonna work towards it, right? So I agree, like I think you have the capability of running your own show, right? Doing your own thing. And obviously we need steps to get there, but like I think the important part is those steps can't bring us back down. Those steps should be leading up, not down, right? I mean, of course you falter sometimes you got to take a few steps back to jump like 5 steps forward or something like that. But I think what happens sometimes is like, especially if you stayed in this position, you would have just been like more like, you would see your worth less and less from them, right? And you'd be maybe getting more upset, maybe like it's starting to affect you, and you're like, then you start thinking about like, yo, like, damn, like I really want to start my own thing, but like this is not working out, and like how do I do this, like what do I do, and things like that. So I'm happy that there's parts of you that haven't died, right? To put that lightly, there's parts of you that haven't died that's still reaching for that goal. And I'm a huge support, I'm a huge motivator to that in you, because I know you can do it. I have complete faith that you can do it, right? But I love hearing that, and I'm gonna bring up a story about Morgan real quick, but it's relatable in a sense, because like even you, Morgan, there's points like when I knew you, I've known you for some time now, probably over a few years now comfortably, but when I first met you, like you were at a point that you're like, I'm just gonna take things a day at a time, which you still do, but you're like, I don't care where the day goes, I don't care how the day goes. Like if I just stay home all day and sleep all day and just play video games and be miserable, who cares? Like it was the attitude, who cares? Like whatever, right? And then she's like, if my time comes to go, my time comes to go, who cares? And I always hated hearing that, because I'm like, yo, you've become like my best friend. Like I don't like, don't talk like that. Like we literally talk every day. I was like, I want to hang out with you, I want to see you one day, I want to come visit you in London, in France or whatever, like in Europe. And like from then to now, like you're still the same loving, funny ass person that I met when I met you, but now you actually have a taste of life. You have a taste of like, yo, like I'm looking forward to this, right? And like, you met people that now you want to spend time with, and you're happy to do that. Yeah. And like, it's just crazy how much growth has happened in you. And I see the same growth in you and Rose, and I'm seeing the growth now in me, right? So now I get to talk about my portion of it, where like this week. Cheers to this, yes. So I was actually gonna say, so I have my mug, right? The one that like I made for myself that says spatizzle on it, right? I love it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's insulated, or whatever, where it's hot on the inside
Yes,
and the outside I don't
I
feel
love
anything.
mine too.
As
Using
much
it
as I
every
love
day.
mine, I need it to make my thing cooler, and it's always hot. So I had to take off the top to let it cool down, But like I took a sip and I burned the crap out of my tongue, and I'm like, what am I doing? So now I'm leaving it open to go through. I've been drinking a lot of milk thistle tea. Like that's my thing now, because it's supposed to promote liver health. So I've
Yes,
been really going through it.
I have my
So
liver supporting. One of the ingredients is mistletoe.
yeah, I have like certain things for that too. But I'll tell you this much: this week has been a very, very, very trying week for me. This has been one of the hardest weeks I've ever had in a very long time, and I'll tell you why. Right? So last week had a fight with one of my close friends, like a very, very, very close person to me, right? And we've been throughout the week, we've been having fights kind of like throughout until the end of this week, which I want to say we're better now. Like, I mean, I think there's mutual understandings and we're just in a better place, right? But I started to wait, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if it's the camera that's the problem. It shouldn't be the camera though. It might be. Maybe the camera is a problem.
Yeah, it's doing it. It's showing it on YouTube too.
Oh yeah. No, it's pretty bad. It's what the
Black
heck
and
is
white
going
movie. Black and white movie.
I did disable hardware. Let me see if I'm gonna turn off my camera for a second to see if I can try to fix it real quick.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'll tell my story in a second. I just want to see if I can fix this.
no, it's still glitching.
Oh no, you're gonna see it. I took it off the stream for now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to disable my camera and re-enable it.
This was made for 250th
There you go.
anniversary.
You can show that for now.
Limited edition. You're good now.